So welcome to Visa. This is the office where I work at.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name is Charmaine. I work at Visa for 1.5 years now. I used to be a CNM student at NUS and I graduated in 2016. Would you guys like to take a seat?
Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, so when do you graduate?
I graduated August 2016, so it's been about 2 years now.
Oh, why do you choose to major in CNM?
I actually wanted to be a journalist when I first went to university. And therefore I went to look at all the intro modules. So in NUS you have to take like the starter modules from 3 different disciplines, and then one of them was CNM, and it was actually interesting because I could not get into the intro module for psychology, which is why I picked CNM, and then it turned out to be very interesting. So I took the first NM course, that was the introductory course, and it's run by Dr. Millie, Lim Sun Sun, Ingrid Hoof, and Kevin McGee. So it showcased 4 different disciplines of CNM, and it truly showed me what it could be like when technology and media and different disciplines come together.
Alright, that's interesting. But what's your favorite memory in NUS?
I have many favorite memories in NUS, some of which include the food. But then I would have to say that the best memory that I had was during one of the orientation camps that I helped to run. And it was during the last day when everybody was just plain exhausted. Like there were at least I think 30 of us, including my own batchmates and then also the freshmen. And we all gathered together at the beach, and it was like there was a group hug moment that I will always remember. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing with us.
Yeah. Would you guys like to get a drink?
Yes, thank you.
Here's a drink.
Thank you. Do you mind if we head to your favorite spot in your office?
Sure, let's go.
Cool office, Charmaine. What made you choose to work here?
It is a cool office, and as I mentioned when I started out in NUS, I wanted to become a journalist, but it all changed when I went on my 3rd year internship with NUS Overseas Colleges. So that was to Silicon Valley, and before that I did do an internship at SPH Magazines, where I realized that it was super cool to be there and to work alongside the editor as well as the design team. But when I went to the US to do my 1-year internship and to study abroad, I realized that technology meant so much more. So I had my internship in a 6-person company, and it was a super small startup, and we literally worked in a garage in San Francisco. Now they're a very big company of 120 people, but at that point in time, it wasn't like one person had to just do one job. We had to do so many different things, and because of that, I learned how to do web development. I learned how to understand mobile apps, and understand how to do customer development, for example, and also even knocking on doors to get our first dollar in. And it's all things that I'm super proud of. And having learned all of that and seen all of that, I realized that design and the intersection between that and technology will be something that is very valuable. And when I came back to NUS, I decided to switch tracks and go to interactive media design. So from there, I learned user experience design. We learned visual design principles, and I took it all with great friends. And when I graduated, I was looking at learning between the design and technology intersection, and I went to intern at MasterCard. So it was because I built an online payment system while I was in San Francisco, and I wanted to learn more about the world of payments. And then after graduation, I applied to both Visa and MasterCard, and I decided to work for Visa now. So that's where we're at.
Okay, thanks for that interesting answer, Charmaine. What's your favorite spot here?
Yeah, sure. I'll bring you in. And I do enjoy big open spaces in the office, and this is one of them. It's called Visa University. Let's go in. So Visa University is one of the newer concepts for employee education, and we're very lucky to have this space. It was opened about 1 year ago, and we have conference rooms, meeting rooms, and there are a lot of training courses that are being held here regularly. Let's go. These are capability cubes that we have at Visa, and they bring to life all of the different types of capabilities that we have. For example, card design, and then these especially are for Visa marketing, and then we put them here to share with different employees. Yeah. So this is one of the areas where people can enjoy food, lunches, as well as like have breaks during the training sessions. And then I'll bring you to my favorite room in this place. It's right here, and we're very lucky to have an office that has pretty good views of the CBD. And this is one of the areas that I enjoy working at when there's nobody here. And the good part about these rooms is that they are booked based on availability, so that we can have video conferences with other countries or other markets, and it's great.
Hey Charmaine, do you mind telling me what made you join Visa?
Sure. So I mentioned just now that I went to university to become a journalist, but all that changed when I went on my internship with NUS Overseas Colleges in my third year. And before that, I actually tried out interning as a journalist with SKH magazines, and it was awesome seeing how to work together with designers and editors, and also bringing something to print. But it all changed when I went to the US, and during my one-year internship, I worked at a 6-person startup. Right now, it is super successful and it's 120 people, but at that point in time, we were literally working out of a garage. And when at a startup, we don't just have one job. Like, all of us had multiple jobs, and because of that, I had to learn how to do web development, understand mobile apps, even customer development, like knocking on doors to get our first customer and first like dollar to make the company profitable. So from that understanding, when I came back to NUS, I decided that I could bring so much value to the table by being at the intersection of design, technology, as well as business. And I started doing concentration on modules in interactive media design, where I got to learn user experience design, visual design principles, and all that proved to be super useful. And when I did build an online payment system at the startup that I was working at, I decided to learn more about the world of payments, which is why I joined the summer internship at MasterCard. And when I graduated, I applied to Visa, and now here I am.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Charmaine. Hey Charmaine, thanks for having us today.
Sure. Thanks for coming, and I hope you guys learned something new.
Yes, thank you.
See you guys.